Oh, hey. Oh, what's up, guys? Where have you guys been? I've been looking for you for like a month. Anyway, this is the new Classic Octane HQ. Wanna check it out? So this is it. Well, this is going to be it, I should say. Well, assuming I don't get bit by some kind of terrible spider, giant snake, whatever else is probably in here. Okay, we made it. But right about right here is going to be where my shop is going to be. So we are now on my property of my new house. You can actually see my house over there. I'll show you that in a minute. That's going to be the temporary Classic Octane HQ. Still a lot better than what we're coming from. But this is the lot that I have that I bought that's next door to the house. Currently, as you can see, completely just overgrown forest. I literally was just reading an article or a Facebook post in this neighborhood that some people found some like super venomous snake. So that's dope. Let's just, if we don't find one of those, I don't know why I'm going deeper in here, but giving you guys the full effect. So this is it's a total of 1 acre, including the lot that my house is on. This is mostly overgrown. You can see we're starting to come through the other side here, but there are a lot of really nice trees, like these trees here, and you know, we'll have some nice trees. So all of these smaller, I don't know if these are cedar trees, I have no idea, I'm not a tree guy, but whatever these trees are, I'm going to be cutting a lot of these out. And the idea here is hopefully before the end of the year I'll have enough of this cleared to where I can have at least the foundation poured for my new shop. I'm shooting for a 60-foot wide by 40 feet deep, with 3 probably 10 or 12 foot bays, garage door, giant roll-up garage door, whatever they're called, bays on the side, and it's going to be ginormous, but it will be here. So I'm just going to walk you guys around the whole outside here. So this is the street that's next to mine. This is a really cool neighborhood. It's all like farmland right behind there. There's no HOA, but as you can see, like everybody takes really nice care of their houses, except for old Taylor, who just lets his lot overgrow for 50 years or whatever. This might take a minute. It's a long way around. I'll fast forward you guys. All right, we got you back around to the front of the house now. So this little area I cleared out so that I could put my trailer here. You can see Model A is here safe and sound, no longer in storage. For those of you who are somewhat new to my channel, this is my 31 Model A 5 window. We will be building this on the channel soon, and I say soon, hopefully that means like within the next year and not like 5 years from now. So trailer is able to be parked here. You can see that the banana is here. If you're not familiar with that, that's my GTO that we're pulling the LS and T56 out of to go into the Camaro. So this will end up being like the driveway to the shop, and the shop will be kind of back there. You can see again, like there's a lot of nice trees, and then there's just a lot of undergrowth that needs to be kind of cut out and gone through. I'll end up like building a pool or something in between here at some point, but let's show you the current garage situation. So please do bear with me on the mess here. I just got into this garage literally like 2 days ago, and I've been dying to get a video out for you guys. So instead of like waiting till it's all set up to show you, I'm just gonna show you real life. This is what it looks like right now. I will overlay some video now of what this garage looks like, or looked like when I bought the house. Basically it was just a very standard like 20 by 22 car garage with a wall in the middle here. So I tore out the wall, gave myself a nice opening It was not a load-bearing wall, but I ended up building this beam and everything anyway, just because I would prefer to overbuild the house. So we also tore up some carpet that was in here and painted all of the walls. This is supposed to be like it's called white pepper. It's supposed to be like a light grayish color. It almost looks a little purple to me, and I don't know if that's just because it's reflecting the somewhat purpley blue color of the floor. And anyway, I don't really want to do a third coat. I've already put 2 coats on this because this was this horrific 70s paneling. And I kept the paneling just because I didn't feel like having to mud and sand drywall. I figured I'd just throw some paint on there. After all, this is a shop. So now it is about 20 feet wide, but it is a total of 50 feet deep. The other awesome thing is, now that this is technically part of the house and this was a finished room, is this garage is now entirely heated and air conditioned. So that's an auxiliary air conditioner, but it is also hooked up to the main air conditioner for the rest of the house, one of the 2 for the rest of the house. So in the summertime, when it's 110 out there, it's going to be like a nice cool 75 in here, which I am super excited about because my old garage was a sweat shop and it was terrible. So yeah, epoxied the floors, painted the walls, opened up this wall. We got all of my crap in here. I'm basically trying to figure out now how I want to organize the workspace. I'm thinking, if you remember in my old garage, the like long bench with the toolbox underneath, that fits pretty well on this wall. It ends like a foot before that window. So I think we'll probably keep that here. Toolbox will be nice and center. I have my workbench over on this side, so that may or may not stay there. I think this area over here next to my sub panel is going to be like a nice work area where I'm going to hook up like the bandsaw and the chop saw and drill press and like the, what are they called? Buffing wheel? Polisher? Grinder? What can I not think of why that thing is called? You know, the thingamajig with the brass and the spinny deal. Anyway, we're going to hook that up right here. So this will be kind of like a work area that'll go. I am going to drywall this so it'll be kind of just like a 18-inch little wall on each side. I want to get a bigger cabinet than this to put all of like my paint and grease and oil and all that kind of stuff like away in a cabinet, because the whole purpose of this shop is that it's going to stay clean ish and workable. Workable being the key word there. And what I mean by that is I can just come out here in the evening if I have an hour and I can get to work immediately. What I hated about my old garage, and I know that this is very much a first world problem and that garage was a lot better than most people and blah blah blah, put all that stuff aside, what I didn't like about my old garage is the car was always in the way and I had so much stuff in there that if I wanted to work on anything I'd have to pull the car out, which then in turn mean I had to move my truck and my wife's car out of the way so that I could pull the Camaro out. Then I could slide the motorcycle over. Then I could get to work. And if I only had an hour, you know, it takes 15, 20 minutes to get ready and then another 15 or 20 minutes to, you know, put everything away to leave, and that cut half my work time down. So the purpose of this garage is going to be that I can come out here and just work and have fun, and I know where everything is and it stays organized and I can knock out projects a lot faster for you guys. We do have a couple of the bikes in here. You guys don't know about this one yet. Obviously we got the Kawasaki, the one that is currently under the knife and is the one that's going to be finished next. Then of course you guys are familiar with Barn to Brat and the silver CB550, and then of course the beloved Triumph. I wish I would have gotten more video at the hand-built show, but at a complete, you know, just full personal note, I wanted to sit there and enjoy the show. It was like kind of a bucket list thing for me. It was very exciting and I kind of wanted to enjoy it, and I wish I would have gotten a little more video so that I could have shared it with you guys. But I'll throw in whatever video I have now just so you can kind of get a feel for what the show was like. And you know, well, like I said, I wish I would have gotten more. I didn't, but either way, the show was awesome. Thank you for everybody who came out and met me and got to hang out and see the bike in person. And I got a lot of really, really good feedback, and it was very exciting, very encouraging. So I appreciate all of that. sweating. I need to close this door and get that AC pumping. Doesn't help if you have an AC garage if you leave the gaping door. So I don't really have much more to show you guys in this video. Like I said, I'm in the shop now. I'm very excited about where things are going. Hopefully within the next year we'll have a ginormous, like 2,500 square foot, 60 by 40 at least, huge shop with lifts and everything else. That's my huge dream. But I'm very, very thankful and excited to have this space. This is still 2.5 times larger than the garage I'm coming from, and you know what we were able to build and accomplish and stuff out of that garage. So very, very excited about where this is going to take the channel. It's going to take me personally. I'm excited to get to work out here. I got to get this place organized because I have all this space and everything's just kind of piled in here. So that's what I'm going to get to work doing now. I'm going to probably go edit this video really quick so I can upload it tonight because it's been a long time since I got a video out for you guys. And then I'll keep you guys up to date as we continue to kind of work on garage projects. And I got to add the 220 volt plugs for the welders, for the air compressor. I want to run air lines through the shop. I have 6 more LED shop lights to go up to give us a little bit more light. So we got a lot of projects around the shop that I will show you guys, as well as getting back to work on the projects themselves. The Kawasaki is, like I said, the next one that's going to get finished. After that, we will probably move on to the bike under the cover right there. That's a bike that is totally different from anything I've ever built on my channel before. And I'm very excited about it. It's a bike that I think is going to be very fun to ride, and I'll probably end up putting a lot of miles on. And then, yeah, we've got LS swaps and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Look how much room I have. I could pull the engine right out and still have, oh my gosh, so good. So excited about it. Okay, I'm rambling. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for being patient. Here's an update of where we are with everything, and I promise to see you guys very soon.